Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so I'm just going to give you guys a little background. I grew up in Germany. My mom was a preschool teacher on an army base, and that meant while my parents weren't in the military, all my friends' parents were. And that came with a lot of pros and cons. Arguably, the biggest con is I never once wanted my dad to beat your dad in a fight argument. Not once. I mean, how are you supposed to win that argument when your friend's dad is actively looking for Bin Laden? I mean, when Mark Wahlberg is one day going to play your friend's dad in a biopic. I mean, if that fight did happen, my friend's dad probably would be the lone survivor. But so what? Alright? Okay, my dad doesn't have military skill. Doesn't matter. You know why? Because he's got other things. Gumption, for one. But more importantly, he's got dad skills. Alright, so while my friends' dads might do better in, say, a 13 hours in Benghazi situation, I ask you this. What about 13 hours at Benihana's? Alright, it's happy hour. You're trying to flag down the waiter. He's got 5 or 6 other tables. The water glasses are getting low. One of your kids just stabbed the other one with a fork. Old ball and chain feeding to leave. The whole family's irritable. Most dads in this situation, they crumble. Not Chris. No, I've seen what Chris does. He tightens those jorts, one loop, curse sling. He reaches down, maybe tightens them a second loop, kerslunk. And then, oh, excuse me, do you mind if could we just get that, what if we just got that, thank you. Boom, dad skill. Ball's in your court, Mark Wahlberg. So yeah, I grew up in Germany, and so when I came to Mizzou, that was instantly my thing. You know, that was my shtick. And my friends would always use it to set me up. We'd be in like one of those awkward talking circles during Welcome Week, you guys know what I'm talking about? The talking circle where it feels like there's a dead body in the middle, and nobody knows what to do, just sort of the, so what do you guys think his major was? We'd be in the talking circle, and unprompted, my friend would go, hey, this guy's from Germany. How wacky is that? And they indeed thought it was wacky. They thought it was really wacky, and they would ask me questions. And it went the same way every single time. Germany, that's a little wacky. How long did you live there? What kind of foods did you eat? Do you miss it? Are you a Nazi? Every time. And of course, I would say every time, no. And then they would just move on to the next question. Oh, okay. So can you guys understand schnitzel from chowder then? They were always so nonchalant with it, and they just slipped it in there. And yeah, so that was my shtick, being from Germany. And I was cool with that, though I think it'd be really funny if I wanted something else to be my shtick. You know, say we're back in the dead guy talking circle. My friend goes, hey, this guy's from Germany, how wacky is that? But I cut him off. But I'm also really good at magic. Card spread. Boom. I was also a journalism student when I first came to Mizzou. But once I saw that spyglasses weren't on the required material slide, I realized we had 2 different ideas of journalism. John Quinones, journalism. The part in Jackass where they buzz the back of people's heads, journalism. Not pretending to be far enough removed from your roommate's friend for an ethical interview. That's silly. Alright? And speaking of ethical, I once walked in on my brother watching a 90-minute most convincing Bigfoot clips compilation. And the problem with a video like that is, there's probably 2 to 3 convincing Bigfoot clips on the internet. And they blew right through those, dude. I mean, I left the room for a couple minutes, I came back, it had just evolved. The clip on screen was like a video of a guy in a Bigfoot costume just ripping a wheelie on a dirt bike. Just something you'd see if you went on Snap Maps and just tapped anywhere in like the rural South. I mean, it looked like a rejected beef jerky commercial. And there was still an hour left, and we watched it, and it was awesome. It was awesome because I believe. I believe in Bigfoot, and I believe in flawless transitions. So Ellen's got a new show. Ellen's got a new show called Saving the Gorillas, where she, I don't know, saves the gorillas or some shit. I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to, because she's not Jane Goodall. She's Ellen. No, she's not Jane Goodall, so why is she saving the gorillas? It just doesn't seem authentic. I think it would be infinitely more entertaining and come across way more genuine if Ellen had a show where she, I don't know, hunted human beings for sport. Alright, well she's not hunting you guys, but thank you. That's my set.